always a pleasure, as ever, to know that you are here with me, even virtually or in real life, whatever that is. So apologies again for everyone that was live and later for last week's kind of quite abrupt ending to the video, certainly to the recorded class if you've seen the video. Yeah, for some reason my computer decided to completely just reset itself right at the end. And I'm not no great plugs for Mac, but normally my MacBook's pretty reliable, so I don't know why it had a funny 5 minutes at the end. So yeah, if you watch the replay of last week's and you think, blimey, her editing's really gone down this morning, that's luckily it ended. I think I barely got namaste out and then we were done. So touch wood, fingers crossed, it will not take it upon itself to do anything similar this week. Who knows? Technology. If it does, hang on in the Zoom room and I'll try and come back and find you. So yes, sorry about that. So here we are, week 8. Goodness of our time together, hasn't it flown? So the whole premise of the Me Yoga Club is that it's a time for you to be pressing the pause button, but we always say to be taking some time for yourself, to be, making it all about you, which it needs to be every now and again. And I found this really nice quote, and I may well have shared it before, but I think it's worth hearing again because I really like it. So it's credited to Dr. Bruce Lipton, who is a cell biologist, whatever one of them is. And he says, the fundamental definition of yoga is union. This is the union first of the individual, healing themselves in the sense of taking back the power over their behavior. When we strengthen ourselves as individuals, then the collective nature of individuals is much stronger and then has a greater influence on the planet. So those engaged in yoga are actually engaged in a practice of evolution. Those are the ones who said, yes, I will fix myself so that I am in harmony and I am in health. And when those around me are doing the same, harmony and health will be a natural characteristic of the world we live in. So, I always say, not flippantly, but as a bit of a throwaway line, if taking time to do your yoga practice to be here on the mat feels a little bit self-indulgent, then remember that you can only serve the people who need you when you have your own battery topped up. But this is a much more eloquent way of putting it. And he says, it takes it that step further. When we are in this me yoga club, we are not only bringing out engaged in a evolutionary practice for ourselves, but the more people that engage in this kind of practice, the more we actually bring out an evolution of our external world as well. This is one of the fundamental teachings of yoga. It's taking what happens on the inside or at a tiny level or a micro level, and then taking it to the outer world or the macro level or the bigger picture stuff. And that's basically what our yoga practice is doing all the time. It's taking the kind of the personal stuff and using that to reflect out into the bigger picture. So he talks about this sense of evolution, and that's very much I think when we do our practices, when we are in our me club, this evolution is an internal thing and it's an external thing. The phrase, yes, I will fix myself so that I am in harmony. We've talked a lot about balance and about balance of breath, balance in poses, finding a sense of balance so that when we feel like we are failing, for example, we don't react to it. We can mindfully respond rather than have a knee-jerk reaction to it. So, and harmony suggests a whole system. The the Me Yoga Club is hopefully as much about doing the bendy stuff as it is about taking a little bit of a dipping a toe in the water of applying some of the slightly more theoretical stuff that I know we've done like on a really light level so far, but I want you to kind of, I hope that you've come away from some of these classes not only thinking, great, my hamstrings feel longer now, but perhaps sown a little nugget for something to think about bigger than that. And I should say, if you've come away from these classes thinking, oh, great, my hamstrings are longer, and that's the level you want to keep your practice at, that is totally fine. You know, I do not expect anyone to be taking on all of the spiritual with a capital S or a little s stuff. If that doesn't float your yoga boat, totally fine. I am here for those of you who just want the longer hamstrings or stronger arms. Heck, I started going to a yoga class because I wanted arms like Madonna. So, you know, no judgment here. I'm just delighted that you're here for whatever reason. But as part of the looking at the Me Club, I hope that we've, you know, taken me off the mat and out into the world as well. And of course, we've still got 2 weeks to go. So this is just setting us up for this week and next week. One more quote which I really like, which is Plato. Get me quoting Plato. All learning is remembering. So all of these little seeds that we're hopefully sowing is beginning to reinforce the teaching in yoga. Yoga is not here to make you anything other than what you already are. You know, yoga is not here, our asana practice is not here to change anything about ourselves. It's actually here to reveal what we are already on the inside. It's there to take away the barriers that we've put in place to connect with that little shiny spark of divinity that's within all of us. So this is what yoga is doing. Yoga is not teaching us new things. It's helping us to remember who we are and what we are. And that what we are is actually something pretty damn bloody brilliant. And everyone else is exactly the same. We are all connected. We're just remembering that this spark that's within you is within me and you and you and you and you and you, and we're all connected. The namaste at the end that we say at class is there to reinforce that. It's there to reinforce that the kind of the divine spark within me sees that within you. And I acknowledge that we are connected, and, you know, and there is that connection and that chain there. So whilst we're calling it the Me Yoga Club, it's as much about me as about you and you and you and you. That reminds me of a song with kids' theme tune. Anyway, there's that connection, and this is about reminding ourselves who we really are, what we really are, but it has to start with us. It has to start with taking responsibility. It has to start with us getting our bums onto a meditation cushion or onto a yoga mat or to somewhere where we can start those practices. So on that note, we're going to start our practice. As ever, grab some blocks if you have them. Again, if you don't have them, don't worry. So we are going to do a slightly different kind of practice tonight. Again, through these weeks, I'm hoping that I've kind of whetted your appetite in a few sort of different kinds of practices, or at least some different threads of practice. You know, with a lot of these yoga practices, it's the same beads, but they're kind of strung in a slightly different order, depending on what we want to achieve or what the peak pose is or what our theme is for that class. So the practice we're going to do tonight is, again, something slightly different. And it's a way of practicing really simply that you might want to play within some of your own practices at home. And we're going to use a bit of repetition to just create a different kind of practice. So as with all these practices, whenever we face kind of a different challenge in the practice, it may bring up different stuff for you. It may bring up You may feel really strong, you may feel really empowered, you may feel really frustrated, you may feel really tired. Again, this is all about you, or me, and using these practices to tap into that stuff that's going on the inside. So we will sit and breathe, and then we'll do a little bit of reclined stuff just to warm up and just to tune in, and then we'll get moving. So, as ever, find your comfortable seated position for you, however that is, here and now. It can be legs crossed, or if that's not comfortable for you for whatever reason, remember you can just hook your elbows around your knees. Feet are nice and grounded on the floor, as are your sitting bones. Or you can even do this bit lying down if that speaks more to you this evening. If, as I said earlier, you've had a wild and exciting weekend, Eurovision related or not, feel free to do this lying down. Why not? Treat yourself. Hands can rest on or about your knees, palms can turn up or they can turn down. Get yourself settled, and you know that once you're settled, you're going to let your eyes fall closed. So as the eyes gently close, make any little adjustments to your posture that you need so that you can begin to find some stillness in your body. Take a big, deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. And again, big breath in through the nose. Big sigh it out. And then whenever you're ready, one more just like that. A big breath in and a big sigh out. And then let your breath settle into its own natural rhythm, whatever that wants to be tonight or this afternoon or whenever you're practicing. And as ever, begin to find that sense of arriving into this space and into this time. Begin to notice how you feel as a whole. Begin to notice what kind of mood you're in. Begin to notice what your energy levels are like. Remembering there's no right or wrong way to be feeling about any of this stuff. Your challenge is just to notice what is real for you and neither like or dislike it. Can you just accept it? And that's perhaps the biggest challenge. But begin to tune in, begin to notice. Begin to recognize that this is your time for you to firmly press down that pause button, to tap into the process of your own personal evolution through your practice. And that doesn't have to be big gestures. It doesn't have to mean changing your life. It doesn't have to be something overwhelmingly massive. Evolution is just change, and change can happen one breath at a time. But recognize that every time you step on your mat, every time you engage in a practice, you are taking another step. You are bringing about another little bit of change. You are learning something new, or rather, you are remembering something new, if we remember old Plato. So as you begin to settle and arrive into this moment, remembering that this is your time to press the pause button, acknowledging that the fact that your mind is going to wander, it is going to go to all of that external stuff because that's what minds do. Knowing that that will happen, but nevertheless appreciating that as part of your practice. So begin to notice your thoughts. Let's just take a moment to notice what's going on in that space between our ears. So see if you can position yourself as the observer of your thoughts rather than the participant. And remember, there are a number of ways you can do this if visualization is your thing. You can imagine that you are sitting at the side of the road, watching traffic trundle past. You could imagine that you are sitting at the side of a stream, and every time a thought pops up, you pop the thought on a leaf and you watch the leaf float away. Or you could imagine that the thoughts are like bubbles just floating in and out of your vision. Whatever visualization you choose, you position yourself as the observer of these thoughts and not the participant in them. And by doing so, you just begin to realize that you are not your thoughts because you are the person who is watching them. So just for a moment or two, notice thoughts, notice them come, notice them go, and be that interested observer. And then as you've noticed mind, let's begin to notice breath. So take the awareness to that place where you can most easily feel the rise of the inhale and the fall of the exhale. Maybe cool air coming in, maybe warm air going out. And perhaps for the first time today, connect with your most intimate companion through life, your breath. Considering we spend so much time with our breath, very few of us get to know it very well. Of course, you've spent plenty of time over the last 8 weeks with it, but never hurts to spend more quality time with your breath. So start building that connection now. Remember the breath's importance in negotiating with your body, in knowing if you are pushing too hard or insisting on any kind of movement. But perhaps most importantly, it is there as the anchor for your mind to come back to when it does its wandering thing, which we know it will do. Keeping that awareness of your breath, either let the hands stay resting where they are or bring them up into a prayer shape in front of your breastbone. You can let the head bow and take a moment, set your intention for your practice. Know how you want to move through the poses. Know how you want to feel as you move through the poses. Know how you want to feel when you step off the mat and go back into your day. Know what you need the practice to do for you this evening. Set your intention, but remain open-minded to the other good, positive, groovy stuff that may well come along. With your preferred intention set, You can let the hands come down. You can blink the eyes open. Good. Let us start with a little bit of stuff on the floor, on our backs. So one way or another, bring yourself down onto the floor. Bring the knees up into your chest once you're there. Give them a little hug in. Have a little rock and roll from side to side. Give the back a little bit of a massage. Take the knees apart. Take the knees around in some circles one way. Around in some circles the other way. And really kind of feel like you're oiling that hip joint. Remembering the hip is like a pestle and mortar. Big, deep joint in the body. So taking the thighs round in some circles just gets a little bit of movement in all that lovely fascia. Bring the feet down to the floor. Keep the soles of the feet together, but let the knees drop apart so you make a diamond shape with the legs. Take your arms up over your head and have a nice big stretch. Push the soles of the feet together just to kind of feel a little bit of connection between the two sides of your body. Reach up through the fingertips. Let the ribs lift up away from the floor. Have a little yawn if you need it. Should we just nap here? Should we all just lie here for the next hour or so? I vote for that. No, okay. I mean, you guys can. I won't know, but I won't. Keep your legs in that shape, or keep the left leg in that shape anyway. Bring the right knee up and hold around the front of the right knee with the right hand. Bring your left hand to your inner thigh and let the weight of the left hand, you're not pushing that thigh down towards the floor. You're maybe just kind of smoothing the flesh of the thigh from the inner groin down to the knee, as if you were kind of smoothing out some wrinkles in your leggings. The right knee, again, you're not pulling it or insisting, but maybe just bringing some gentle movement into the hip and imagining that the thigh wants to come down to the outside of the rib cage. So the knee would sort of be coming into the armpit. Spoiler alert, it probably won't. If it does, well done you. If it doesn't, well done you, doesn't matter. So we're just beginning to work into the kind of inner thigh area. If that's enough for you, stay there, or take your right foot up into a happy baby. So you hold around the inside of the foot, let the knee draw down. And again, it's just the weight of the arm, encouraging the leg to come down. If that causes any discomfort in anything, go back to the previous option. We are just warming up. Breath or two here. And remember that in each of these poses, none of these poses now anyway, none of them we're in for only one breath. All of them we are in for a number of breaths. So just have a sense of kind of what your body feels like on the first breath of a pose, then what it feels like maybe on the third breath of the pose, and then maybe what it feels like on the fifth breath of the pose. Sometimes there will be a little bit of a change. Sometimes there won't. Either way, it's fine. But just begin to pay attention again, tune in to any changes that we can bring about by using the repetitiveness of the breath to work with the body. Let that go. Bring the left foot so that it's now flat resting on the floor. Bring the right ankle over and hold around the back of the left thigh. So you're taking a kind of reclined half pigeon pose. Keep the right foot flexed and gently push the right ankle into the left knee and roll the right knee away with your right elbow. If this is too much, then you can leave the left foot on the floor and use your hand on the inside of the right knee. However, again, just notice you're here for a couple of breaths, or more than a couple of breaths. So start the negotiation with breath 1. Then see if breath 2, anything can change. Maybe breath 3, you can go a little deeper. And again, just like we were talking about with evolution, Gosh, it's a bit deep, isn't it, for a Monday night? But evolution is not about the massive changes that happen, over a very short space of time, most of the time. So the evolution of your own yoga practice and your own pose can literally happen breath by breath. So whilst we're here in these reclined poses, that's what I want you to try and just begin to notice when there's less stuff going on physically, when we're not waving our arms around in the air. We get a little bit of time to start tuning in to our breath by breath practice. Leave the legs in this shape, but let the left foot come down to the floor. Now roll to your left hand side. Oh, move out of the way, box. So that your right foot now stands on the floor, and you roll your right knee away from you. Turn your chest up towards the ceiling and reach the right arm out to the right hand side. So you've got a bit of a twist going on, and you're beginning to now work more into the outside of this right hip. And again, settle yourself in. We're only going to be here for 5 breaths or so. But tune in and see if you can notice what changes breath to breath. And if nothing changes, can you be okay with that? Can you let go of your expectations of evolution? Another breath or two. Good, then gently bring yourself back up. Straighten the left leg out. Keep the right knee up towards your chest. Then gently straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep a little bend behind the knee. And just point and flex your right foot a couple of times. Take the foot around in some circles one way, some circles the other way. Just begin to warm up that ankle joint. And then push the base of the big toe, base of the little toe up towards the ceiling. So that brings about a kind of natural, you're not locking the leg straight, but a bit of oomph up. And then hold somewhere around the back of the right leg and very gently begin to draw the right leg a little closer to you. Remember, we're just warming up, so don't start having the fight of your life with your hamstrings now. If you've got your strap handy or an arm extender, of course, you can put that around your foot, or you can just hold on to the back of the leg. But again, just like we've done before, find the subtle evolution of this pose, breath by breath. Maybe something changes, maybe something doesn't. Can you be okay with it? Either way. Bend the right knee, hug it in. Bring the left knee up as well. Have a little roll from side to side. Both soles of the feet to the floor. Let the knees drop out to the side. Make a diamond shape again with the legs. So we'll just run through everything on the other side. Right hand on your inner right thigh. Bring the left knee up. Hold around the front of your left knee with your left hand. So again, remember, the weight of the hands are not pushing or forcing or insisting. Right hand on your inner thigh is smoothing the flesh, as if you were kind of stretching the fascia out or smoothing the fascia down. And just kind of, encouraging that downwards and lengthening movement. Left hand around the front of the left knee. Again, you're thinking thigh down towards the outside of the rib cage, as if the knee was going to nestle into your armpit. If it does, well done you. If it doesn't, well done you. Stay here or find your half a happy baby on this side. And of course, we've mentioned this before, but when we are doing asymmetrical poses, i.e. you do something on one side and then on the other, spoiler, things are going to feel different on one side than on the other. So as well as noticing the evolution of your pose, breath by breath. Have a quick tune in and see if it's different on one side than the other. Do not label one side good and one side bad. Just notice how it feels. And again, breath by breath. See if you can sense anything change or shift or move. And if it doesn't, brilliant. If it does, brilliant. I don't care. And I mean that with love. The process is way more important than the result. Good. Keep the left knee up, bring the sole of the right foot to the floor. Ankle across to your right knee. And again, find your reclined half pigeon, whatever that looks like for you tonight. So left ankle is pressing into the right knee. You're using your left elbow to roll the left knee away from you. Again, if this is too much for your hip or your knee, your right foot can stay on the floor and you can stay in this kind of shape with the left hand on your left knee. And again, we tune in, breath by breath. Notice the first breath. Notice if anything changes with the third. Notice how it feels at the end of the breaths compared to at the beginning. And of course, the change may not only be in the physical stuff, maybe in the mental stuff as well, or not, depending on what level you were at when you started your practice. We may not get much change there, speaking for myself. Good, then let the right foot come to the floor. Keep the legs in that shape, roll to your right hand side, let the left foot come to stand on the floor. Hold the left foot with your right hand and begin to turn the chest up towards the ceiling. Let the left arm reach out to the left hand side. And again, settle yourself in. Breathe into the pose. And remember, these reclined poses should feel dynamic like the standing ones. Of course, they won't be as physically, they'll be physically challenging, but in a different way. So although you are lying down, the left foot is still actively standing on the floor. The left knee is still actively rolling away. You're still imagining that your left bum cheek is coming down towards the floor. There's still some breadth across the chest. And of course, you are engaging with your breath by breath. What changes, what doesn't. One more breath here. Good, then back up to center. Left knee comes in, right leg straightens out, left foot up towards the ceiling, flex and point the left foot, and then take the foot around in some circles one way, cycles the other way. Just begin to lubricate, good word, your ankle joint. Then push up through the base of the big toe on the left foot, base of the little toe, and let that lifting up kind of straighten the leg. Then find somewhere around the back of the leg to hold, and very gently begin to draw the left leg towards you. Again, remembering we are just warming up. Now is not the time to go into full battle mode with your hamstrings. I mean, there's never a time for that to happen, if I'm honest. But we tune into the breath. You notice what's happening. And you notice if anything is changing. So we're starting off pretty subtle. Going from the micro. And then when we move a little bit more, we'll be going a little more towards the macro. One more breath here. Then bend the knee. Bring the right knee up as well. One more little roll around on the back. Then one way or another, come up to sit. Make your way on to your hands and knees. Come towards the back of your mat and take your child's pose. So bum towards your heels, forehead to the floor, reach the hands out in front of you. Few breaths here, breathing deep down into that space around your belly button. Finding a little softness there. Good. Then on your next inhale, come forwards, half a plank. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, I want you to do the tiniest little cobra you ever could, barely lifting up. Exhale, roll down. Breath 2, same thing, make the cobra a little bit bigger. Inhale a little bit bigger up. Exhale, roll it down. Third one, make it a little bit bigger yet. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Good. Inhale, push back to your knees. Exhale, child's pose. Again, inhale forwards, half a plank. Exhale down with control. 3 little cobras in a row. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, push back. Exhale, bum to heels. One more time. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale all the way down to your belly. Then again, 3 little cobras with your own inhale. Each one gets a little bit bigger each time. You're still not going for the maximum, but just use the breath to flesh out the pose a little bit more. End of your third one, push back to your knees and again take your child's pose. Once you've had your breathing child's pose, come to all fours, tuck your toes, push back, downward facing dog. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, bum back to heels. Exhale, forward and all the way down. Inhale, 1 cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, push back. Exhale, bum to heels. Come forwards, hands and knees, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, forwards, high plank. Exhale, push back, down dog. 2 more. Inhale, forwards, high plank. Exhale, push back, down dog. 1 more. Inhale, forwards, high plank. Exhale, push back, down dog. Good. Bring the feet in towards your hands or as close as you can. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Do that twice more. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen spine. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. 1 more. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen spine. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Good. Inhale, push down, come all the way up. Exhale, pull your arms down by your sides. Good. To the front of your mat if you are not quite there. Inhale, take your arms up. Cross your left foot over your right. Hold your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, take a little side stretch to the right. Inhale, come up and pause. Exhale again to the right. Inhale, up and pause. 1 more time. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, come up and pause. Swap it over, cross the other way. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, little side bend to the left. Inhale, come up grow tall. Again, exhale, little side bend to the left. How has it changed? Inhale, come up, grow tall. Exhale, little side bend to the left. Inhale, reach up, go long to the ring fingers. Exhale, just pull the arms down. Good. Inhale, take it up again. Exhale, cross right over left and side bend. Inhale, come up, now swap it over. Exhale to the right side bend. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. Now add a forward fold. Exhale, fold down, nose towards legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Repeat. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, come up halfway. Again. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Good, we add on to that. Inhale, reach up, cross the legs. Exhale, little side bend. Inhale, come up, grow tall. Exhale, little side bend the other way. Inhale, reach up to the fingertips. Just the one time. Exhale, fold down all the way. Inhale, come up halfway. Now, hands down, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up, push everything down that's on the floor. Exhale, pull the arms down. Again, inhale, push down to lift up. Exhale, pull the arms down. And again, inhale, push down to reach up. Exhale, arms back down. Good. Step the right foot into the left. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, push down to rise up. Exhale, pull the arms down. We add on again. Inhale, grow up, reach up and cross. Exhale, take a little side stretch. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, you go the other way. Inhale, reach up all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, reach up, push down through the feet. Exhale, pull the arms down. Again, inhale, reach, push down to reach up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Good, one more. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Hands to the floor, left foot forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, push down, rise up. Exhale, pull the arms down. We add on. Inhale, you're taking it up. Exhale, take your side bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend the other way. Inhale, everything reaches up. Exhale, you fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot back again, right knee down. This time just for one breath. Inhale, both arms up. Good. Now, hands down, take your bum back and pull the toes of your left foot up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring the foot back down. And then inhale, take it back. Exhale, plant the foot down, send the chest forwards. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, plant it down. Good. Step the right foot forwards to the left. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, push down to rise up. Exhale, pull the arms down. And again, inhale, reach up and cross. Exhale, take your side bend. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. Exhale, you go the other way. Inhale, reach up like normal. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, left knee down. Just one breath. Inhale, take it up and reach. Exhale, hands to the floor. Now take your bum back, pull the toes of the right foot up. And then exhale, plant the right foot down, send the chest forwards. And then again, come back, toes pull up. Exhale, plant the foot, chest goes forwards. Inhale, pull back, toes go up. Exhale, plant the foot, chest goes forwards. Left foot steps in. Inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, push down through the feet, ride the breath up. Exhale, arms come down. You know where we're going, we add on. Inhale, take it up and cross. Exhale, side bend one way. Inhale, take it up, reach. Exhale, you go the other way. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, one breath, reach up. Exhale, hands down, one breath this time, bum back, toes come up. Then plant the left foot down. Bring your both hands to the inside of your left foot and pause for your 3 breaths here. Or inhale, lift onto the fingertips. And then exhale, see if you can bend the elbows and sink down a little bit. Inhale, lift up out of it. Exhale, maybe take the torso down. Inhale, lift up out of it. Exhale, maybe take the torso down. Good. Bring hands to either side of the left foot. Step the right foot forwards. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, bring the arms down without missing a beat. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, takes you down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, you reach up. Exhale, hands down, bum goes back, right toes up. Right foot down, bring your hands to the inside of the right foot. And again, pause here if you need, just staying still. Or for this sense of repetition and working with our breath, think of inhale, sending the chest forwards. Exhale, all I want you to do is bend your elbows a little bit. Inhale, come up out of it. Exhale, come down into it. Inhale, come up out of it. Exhale, come down into it. Right hand to the outside of the right foot. Step the left foot forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, push down to rise up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Don't miss a beat. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, find your side stretch. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, stretch the other side. Inhale, reaching up and grounding down. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, reaching up. We've done this before. Exhale, hands down. Oh, I was doing so well without making a mistake. Step the left foot forwards. Step the right foot back. Bring the right knee down. Pretend that bit didn't happen. So your left foot is forwards, your right knee is back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Take your bum back. Take the toes of the left foot up towards the ceiling just for a breath. Plant the left foot down. Bring your hands to the inside of your left knee. Send the heart forwards just for a breath. Come down to your lizard. Now we add on another pose. So I want you to come up out of your lizard. I want you to turn the toes of your left foot out about 45 degrees. I want you to have your right hand on the floor. And I want you to, I'm going to move so you can see. You're going to bring your left hand to the inside of your left knee. And I'm just rolling my left knee out and away from me. So left foot is in front, right hand's down, toes of the left foot point out. I'm just gently rolling left knee away, rolling into the right hand a little bit. Nothing more than that. Stay here and be still, or inhale, roll it away. Exhale, pause. Then inhale, back off the stretch a little. Exhale, roll it out. Inhale, release. Exhale, roll. Inhale, release. Exhale, roll. Only has to be small movements, remember. Bring the left foot back to the middle of the mat. Step the right foot forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, roll down. Inhale, push down to rise up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Don't miss a beat. Inhale, take it up. Exhale to the side. What's changing? Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the side. Maybe nothing, maybe everything. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Hands down, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, you reach up for one breath. Exhale, hands down. Take the bum back, take the toes up. Exhale, plant the right foot. Hands inside the right foot for a moment. Take your lizard's pose, maybe bend the elbows down. Then come up out of it. Turn the toes of the right foot out, right hand to the inside of your right knee, and you just roll out of it a little. Stay here if that's enough. Or take an inhale and an exhale. Then inhale, release it a little. Exhale, roll it out. Inhale, release a little. Exhale, roll it out. One more. Inhale, release a little. Exhale, roll it out. Good. Bring the right foot back towards the middle. Step the left foot forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, push down to rise up. Exhale, arms come down. Don't think of it as the end. Think of it as the beginning. Inhale, go up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Excuse me. Exhale, the other way. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up, one breath. Exhale, hands down. Pull the toes of the left foot back. Take the bum back just for a breath. Good. Plant the left foot. Wiggle the left foot over. Take your lizard pose. Bend the elbows and come down. Then inhale, come up. Turn the left foot out. Roll that knee away from you. just for a breath, adding on. Bring the left foot back towards the middle of your mat. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Left hand on your left knee. Find the twist, push down through the right hand and reach your left arm up in the air. Stay there, or take the toes of the right foot and tuck them under and straighten the back leg. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, take it forwards and round. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it forwards and round. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it forwards and round. Inhale, take it up and pause. Bring the left hand down, step the right foot forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pull the arms down. You know where we're going. Inhale, you go up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. You take it back, toes come up, chest goes forwards, right foot comes back down. Good. Lizard pose, hands to the inside of the right foot. Bend the elbows, sink down for a moment if you can. Then come up out of it, turn the toes of the right foot out. Right hand down for a breath. Just roll the right knee away. Then we take our twist. Right foot comes to the floor, right hand to your right knee. Inhale, take the right arm up. Stay there, or tuck the toes of the back foot under. And then inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, bring it forwards and down, and inhale, up. Exhale, forwards and down. Inhale, up. Exhale, forwards and down. Inhale, up. Pause there for a breath. Bring the right hand down, step the left foot forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, push down, come all the way up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Inhale, pull the arms up. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, soft knees come down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, right foot back and right knee down. Inhale, you know you're reaching up. Exhale, hands down, you're taking it back. Send the chest forward, keep the spine long. Good. To your lizard pose, left foot down, hands to the inside of the left foot. And you see if you can go down a little here. Then come out of it, turn the toes of the left foot out, left hand to the left knee, roll the left knee away from you, roll the chest back. Good. Plant the left foot down. Right hand on the floor, take your twist. Either stay there or you tuck the toes of the back foot under. Good. Now bring the right knee down. Pause for a moment because I need to show you this next bit because this is where it gets really fun. This is where we try and get really flowy. I'm now going to try not to break everything by changing the way I'm facing. You stay where you are. So my mat's making a break for it again. Your left foot was in front and you are in a twist. Then what I want you to do is turn the toes of your left foot. Take your right hand a little step forward. Turn the toes of your left foot out and come to the outer edge of your right foot. Then you're going to bring your right hip down and reach towards the back of your left foot. So it's like my right hip is nearly on the floor. Well, it is on the floor, and I'm reaching my left hand back. Got that? Then you're going to bring your left hand down. You're going to be back in your lunge, and you're going to step the right foot forwards. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, soft knees fold down. Inhale, ride the breath up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Here we go. Inhale, take it up, side stretch. Exhale, you know where you're going. Inhale, come up, grow tall. Exhale, you know where you're going. Inhale, reach up. Last time for now. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale for your lunge. Exhale, hands down. Pull the toes of the right foot up, send the bum backwards. Then plant the right foot down, hands inside the right foot. Find your lizard pose just for a moment. Bend the elbows. Then turn the right foot out, hand to the right knee, roll it out a little. Good. Plant the right foot, find your twist. Take the right arm up, reach to the fingertips. So now we're going to do that weird thing on this side. Bring the right hand down for a bit of extra support. Sneak the left hand a little more forwards. Then you're going to turn the toes of the right foot out, and you're going to come to the outer edge of your left foot. And then you're going to let your left hip sink down towards the floor as you reach back towards your, whatever foot that is, left foot. Then push down to lift up. Bring the right hand back to your mat. Step the left foot forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, pull the arms down. One more thing to add. Inhale, take it up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, right knee down. Here we go again. Inhale, you reach up. Exhale, hands down. Take the bum back for your runner's lunge. And then bring the left foot down, hands inside the left foot. Pause here for a moment, or maybe sink deeper into your lizard pose. Then come up out of it. Turn the toes of the left foot out a little. Lean back, roll the left knee away from you just a touch. Then left foot stays on the floor. Right hand down, find your twist. So push down through the right, lift up to the left. Then bring your right hand a little more forwards. Turn the toes of the left foot out and come to the outer edge of your right foot. Now, listen carefully. Push down through the feet and through the right hand to come back to the front of your mat with your left foot at the front of your mat. But don't step the right foot forwards. Instead, walk your hands to the long side of your mat. So you come through a wide-legged forward fold, and then keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Your right foot, you're now facing the back of your mat, and the right foot is in front. Bring the left hand to the floor, turn the right toes out, come to the outer edge of your left foot, and now sink your left hip down and reach back with your right hand. And you're going to come back the way you came. You're going to push down through the feet, lift the bum up, bring the right hand down, right foot is in front, you're facing the back of your mat. Then walk to the same long side of the mat that you came along on the way in, all the way back to the front of your mat. Left foot is forwards, Step the right foot in. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, push down, come all the way up. Exhale, pull the arms down. We're going to do it again the other way. Inhale, you go up. Exhale, cross, side stretch. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, cross and side stretch. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, you reach up. Exhale, hands down, go back. Take the right foot down, hands to the inside of the right foot. Pause for a moment in your little lizard. Then turn the toes of the right foot out. Roll the knee away from you. Good. Now we find our twist. Right foot to the floor, tuck the toes of the left foot under. Reach the right arm up for your one breath. Then sneak the left hand forwards a little. Turn the toes. Bring the left hip down. Reach the right arm back. Now push down to lift up. Bring the right hand down. Turn towards the long side of your mat. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. So you're now at the back of your mat with the left foot forwards. Right hand to the floor. Turn the toes of the left foot out. Come to the back edge of your right foot. Reach the left arm back. Pause there for fun times. Then you have to push down to lift up. So pause when you get to the back of your mat just to check you're in the right place. Left foot forwards. Now walk to the long side of your mat. Walk along the edge. Come back to face the front. Your right foot is in front of you. Step the left foot up to it. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, come all the way up, push through the feet. Exhale, pull the arms down one more time around. Inhale, reach it up, use your breath. Exhale, bend to the side. Inhale, reach up, use the breath. Exhale, bend the other way. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up, push down. Exhale, hands down. Pull the toes of the left foot back, take the bum back. Plant the left foot down, bring the hands to the inside of the foot. Take a little lizard's pose, see if you can go a little deeper. Turn the toes of the left foot out. Roll the knee away from you as you open the chest. Then replant the left foot. Find your twist. Right hand down, left hand, reach it up. Take the right hand forwards a little as you turn the toes and bring the right hip down to the floor. Now you're going to push down to lift up. So push down through the feet and your right hand. Then walk all the way along the long side. Come to face the back of your mat. Right foot is in front. Left hand to the floor. Turn the right foot to the outer edge of the left foot and reach the right hand back towards the foot. Push down to lift up. Walk yourself all the way along the long side of the mat. So you come back to the front, left foot is there. Step the right foot up to it. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, push down to rise up. One more time around. This is it. Use your breath. Notice what's going on. Inhale, take it up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, reach up, but push down. Exhale, hands down, bum back. Right foot down into your lizard. Soften your elbows. See if you can come down a little further. Turn the toes of the right foot out. Roll away from it. Let the right knee soften down towards the floor. Plant the right foot, left hand to the floor. Find your twist and reach up. Now the weird dippy hip thing. Left hand forwards. Turn the right foot out. Send your left hip down. Reach back through the right hand. Remember, we're going to travel. Push down to lift up. Hands to the front of the mat. Then walk your hands all the way along the long edge of your mat until you're at the back. Your left foot is now in front. Right hand down. Turn the toes of the left foot out. Bring the outer edge of your right hip down to the mat. Then you're going to push down to lift up. You walk yourself back along the long edge of your mat. Hey, you're back at the front. Right foot's in front of you. Step the left foot in. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soft knees, fold down. Inhale, last time. Use the breath to push up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Bring your hands into a prayer shape and close your eyes just for a moment. Find some stillness in your body. Feel how nice it is to not be moving. And then just notice. Notice your heart rate. Notice if it's gone up. Notice how that practice of repetition sat with you in terms of your thoughts and your dialogue. It's a very different way of practicing, so just notice whatever's going on for you. No judgment either way. Good. One sun salutation just to rinse it all through. Inhale. Oh, open your eyes. Sorry, should have said that. Inhale, gently reach it up. Exhale, fold forward. Notice what's happened. Notice what's changed in these poses that we've repeated so many times. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, both feet back, all the way down onto your belly. 3 little cobras. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Again, inhale, lift up, maybe a little higher. Exhale, come down. One more. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Push back onto your knees. Either take child's pose or a downward facing dog. Because I know we haven't actually done many of these in today's practice. So a downward facing dog can feel really good now. So get into it if that feels good for your body. Notice the symmetry in it. Notice the balance in it. Give the dog a slow walk on the spot if that feels nice, to ease out the backs of the legs. And also just kind of notice how good it feels perhaps to be in something familiar rather than not knowing what the heck might be coming next. So a few breaths in your down dog. And even here, just noticing how with each breath you are in the pose, it may change just a little. Or even you could notice how this downward dog feels compared to the very first one we did, well, an hour ago, really. Then if you're in your downward facing dog, come down to a child's pose. And again, if the heart rate is still up, that's fine. That's expected. Just notice it. Make sure that there is some balance in your breath to just help bring everything back into a slightly slower state. And then when you're ready, make your way into your favorite Shavasana shape, whatever that is for you this evening. On your way there, remember, this is your practice. This is your part of the practice to tune in. So if your body needs a bit of a twist to get there, if you feel like it needs another downward dog, if you feel like it needs anything at all, do that now. And then in your own time, find your favorite Shavasana shape. And whenever you arrive into it, treat yourself to some nice, big, deep breaths. So breathing in through the nose, nice, big sighs out. And even here, even with these deep breaths, notice how the first one feels. Notice how the second one feels. Notice how the third one feels. Really can be evolution and change every part of the process, every part of your practice. And then when you're ready, just let your breath settle. On your next exhale, allow your arms and your legs to grow heavy. On your next exhale, allow your hips and your pelvis to sink a little deeper into the mat. On your next exhale, allow your eyeballs to rest a little heavier in the eye sockets. Release any furrows in your brow. And allow your jaw to soften. On your next exhale, allow your whole body to sink a little deeper into the mat. At the same time, feel the earth rising up beneath you, supporting you fully so you can completely let go. And I'm once again going to share this quote with you and just let the words be heard without listening. Just see if part of it resonates more with you, means a little something different now you're at the end of the practice. And then I'll leave you to rest for a minute or two in silence. The fundamental definition of yoga is union. This is the union first of the individual, healing themselves in the sense of taking back the power over their behavior. When we strengthen ourselves as individuals, then the collective nature of individuals is much stronger and then has a greater influence on the planet. So those engaged in yoga are actually engaged in a practice of evolution. Those are the ones who said, yes, I will fix myself so that I am in harmony and I am in health. And when those around me are doing the same, harmony and health will be a natural characteristic of the world we live in. stay exactly as you are. Bring your awareness back from wherever it may have gone. Bring it back into your body. And once again, just notice. Notice how you feel as a whole. And if there is good stuff there, allow it to be fully felt. Allow it to radiate out, down to your toes, up to your head, out to the tips of your fingers. Feel as if you are marinating yourself in it. And take a couple of deeper breaths to bring some movement back into the body. Keeping the eyes closed, begin to wiggle your fingers. Begin to wiggle your toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles and slowly make your way onto your right hand side. Pause there for a moment before pushing yourself up to a seated position. You can let the head bow if you like. Remember the intention you set back at the beginning of our class. Remember how you wanted to feel and breathe life back into that intention with a big inhale. Let it go with the exhale. Namaste.